Hey guys, welcome back. This morning we're going to be doing a quick little review on some dice baits. These are kind of taking fishing world by storm here in 2026, and we figured what better opportunity to review a lure than the one that's pretty hot and everyone's kind of talking about this year. So we got a couple different versions that we're going to be starting with here this morning. This one is going to be the Gary Yamamoto, and then the color is going to be green pumpkin and black flake. I'll get one out and kind of show you guys here. You can see very much smaller profile bait. I mean, that thing is tiny, but it's got some crazy action that it's gonna have with all those skirts dancing out the side. So I'll be excited to throw that one. And then the next one that we've got here is gonna be a little bit bigger than the last one. This one is gonna be the Berkley. It's gonna have a little bit of scent to it as well. It's going to be the Moeba, whatever you want to call it. And then the color for this one's going to be bloodshot. Kind of get this one out. Again, this one's much bigger. It comes skewered on a little rack here. So that's kind of interesting there. But yeah, just showing you the difference between the two of them. One of them is going to be a much smaller, much more finesse style bait. The other one, this one's going to be a little bit bigger. So I really don't know how these are going to perform, but I've heard good things so far on them. I'll probably start with the Berkley one just because it's speaking to me a little bit more, I guess. But I'm going to rig it up. It's going to be very basic, very easy. It's just your common hook for drop shots, wacky rigs, really a great hook for soft plastics in general. I think this is going to be the way. So I'm just going to take it. And I'm seriously just gonna do that. Get it on there. I want some hook exposed because it's a weird looking bait, but this should be fun here. So yeah, we're gonna pony up and we're gonna get out to some water here. Stay tuned and this should be a good video for you guys. All right, so we made it out here to the watering hole. Kind of get down in here a little bit better. Yeah, let's see how these baits do. Again, I'm starting with the Berkley one. Got that rigged up first. Yeah, they cast really well. That one's got a little bit more weight to it. Even though I'm rigging them weightless. Just kind of see what it does. I'll probably fish this a couple different styles. I might try the retrieval style. Otherwise, I'm just going to do very finesse. Just let it kind of go through the water column. Try some bigger pops on it. Come on. I want to have something go after this. On this cast, I think I'm going to try a retrieval strategy. Let it get down a little bit. I'm just going to retrieve it back now. Very slowly. So we did get a little interest on that last cast. That's kind of more encouraging. Probably gonna make me waste more time using this bait. Try to put it over there. Ooh, there's a fish. Not a big guy by any means, but we did catch a fish on the dice bait. Calm down. You want the hook out of your mouth or Jesus? Not very big, but we did catch one. Try to get him back, and he's back on off. There we go. First fish on the dice bait. It is official, they are working. And you don't need very big fish, I guess, to go after it. That guy was not big by any means, but fish on the board. Get this rig back. Fish it a little longer. So it took us 18 minutes from our first cast to get that one. We did get one strike within that. You know, not too bad. Let's get it back out. And let's see what else is feeding. Too emotional. The Flying V. You know, I'm not really impressed with the action on this Berkley dice bait. I think the tentacles are pretty stiff. I'm not very impressed so far. The Gary Yamamotos might be different, but as far as this Berkley Moab goes, this ain't it. It does look cool though when the fish is swimming at you with this full in its mouth. Tentacles puking out everywhere. That's a very cool sight. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Get this out in some deeper water. I'm only gonna give this one a couple more casts and then switch back over, or not back over, but switch over to the Yamamoto style, a little bit smaller profile bait. I've been using this Berkley for just under 40 minutes and I'm not too pleased with it. I would personally steer clear, but that's for you to decide. If you like what you've seen today, by all means, spend the $15 on this lure. You're not going to catch me buying another one. Yep, that's going to do it for this guy. In my opinion, the Berkley dice bait, no go. This has a lot better action. It looks more like a jig than anything. I'm more excited for this one. Put her out there for now. You know, for as small as the bait is, this one does a really nice job of staying down. Like, it's not coming up every time you pull on it. I mean, you can cast these things pretty good, too, for what they are. There we go. That one did not feel like a bass. That felt like a bluegill. Got some action, though. Yep. There we go. Now they're coming on to it. This guy's a little guy. Oh, he shook it. Probably about a pound. That's a better sign, though. It looks like just like a bug. Yep. Look at, see? That is the genetics I want to see in the pond. That guy's got some courage. That guy's got an appetite too. But yeah, you are going to get some smaller fish with that. I mean, this is a good meal for a small fish. Yep, another really small fish. Yeah, this is a tiny fish magnet. I mean, these are all tiny. Look at this guy. It does get shallower where I'm fishing, so maybe I'll take this off to the point where, you know, it's deeper water. Not quite so much shallow where all these yearlings are hanging out. Back to the spot. This is where we started the day. See, this is a better fish. Still not the size we're after, but the right direction. Try to get them back quick. Well, I think I know which one I like better out of these two dice baits that we're reviewing for right now, that's for sure. This guy's not showing any interest though. Maybe this one will. Yep. He just swallowed that. He hit it though. Some of the easiest fishing you'll do. Sight fish and panfish. We've only been using this Yamamoto one for about 25 minutes and it's way outfished the Berkley. Okay, I bet you this cast we get one. This is more fun because you're actually getting bites pretty much every time it goes somewhere. Give it just a couple more casts here. Here we go. They don't want me to leave. There, that's probably the biggest bass of the day, I would say. Nice and healthy, very healthy fish here. Quit. He's got a full belly. We'll get him back. And off he goes. You know, I'm not really going through these baits as quick as I thought I would. I thought these would be a little, I mean, there's not much from to grab, so I guess it makes sense. But I kind of thought these would come off a little easier than they have been. So that's, you know, that's encouraging to see as well from a buyer's perspective. Yeah. Once we get, we're gonna fish the baits the same amount of time, so I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes and tell you which one I like better. Spoiler alert. I think you all know already. Still a small bass that we barely hooked. How did it, there we go. Not big. But they are liking this one. Get them back. Now it's time for us to get back. That was a good morning. I definitely, I'm definitely preferring these Gary Yamamotos over that Berkley one. I mean, maybe in different conditions the Berkley one would be good, but it just wasn't today. And then, you know, you switch and you put on the Yamamoto one and it's killing it. So I don't know what to say about that Berkley one, but these Yamamotos, I would definitely carry these. That's just a fish whistler opinion. Check them out in stores. I got these from my local outfitter, Shields. Otherwise, you can definitely find them at, you know, Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, Gander Mountain, Walmart even. Or no, I take that back. I looked for them at Walmart and I didn't find them. So there you go. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this was something you guys liked. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video.